so excited to finally get this London vlog finished. Oh, has it been exactly a month? No, I got back on the 30th, I think. It's been almost a month since I've gotten back. This time I did it a little bit differently. It's like half documentary style. There's gonna be a little bit of voiceover. I edited this 3 weeks ago and I haven't watched it since. I haven't been able to film this part of it. So let's begin. This is my London, December 2022 solo travel vlog. I made it to London. I have a fucking view of Big Ben, but the others, I don't think it's on all sides, right? Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this hotel room. So I just got here. I didn't film anything in the airport because I was just like hurrying things, and it's just boring, you know? It's always just like me drinking coffee, me getting into my seat, time-lapse stuff. So I figured I'd skip that, except I think I took one video of the gate, so I'll put that here. Departing at gate number 4. Wow! Once again, this is the final boarding call. I guess I'll show more of the hotel later. It's, don't even know what time it is. And I can't even check my phone. I think it's 9:45 a.m. I'm gonna go downstairs and have breakfast, and then I'm gonna come up and shower and figure out what I'm gonna do today. I'm just so happy to be here, guys. This is... Hi. I'm in London. If you guys saw my Seattle vlog, then you know I'm in Seattle, but now it's I'm in London. Yogurt and berries. This is very good. A croissant. I told myself every day I'm gonna have a croissant. Lemons and orange juice is good. I need some sugar. What? This was so funny because I did not see that sign anywhere else. I never saw it again. Also, another thing, the lights turn yellow before they turn green for cars. I guess to like rev your engines, I don't know. Yeah, that lesbian crossing sign, I don't know. It was so funny. I'm so happy I got it on camera because I didn't find it again. They do love the gays here. Imagine you come to London and your first stop is the American candy shop. So that's me though. I forgot to tell you guys that the one thing I forgot, like the smallest thing that you can forget, a fucking hair tie.
Ja, die haben wir da früh da.
I'm waiting in the rain for some great dim sum. Guys, I just had the cutest dinner ever. Before you judge me for the amount of food on that table, just wait for this story. Guys, I just had the cutest dinner ever. I was online for that dim sum place. As you can see, they were packed. So the guy who's like counting people in line to try and squeeze everyone in saw that I was alone and then this other girl was alone, and he was like, do you guys mind sitting together? And I was like, no, like I'm literally here in London to do that. Sorry, for some reason it stopped recording. Her name was Wendy and she was 20 years old and she's from China studying here. She spoke English but was speaking Chinese to the staff and like helping me understand, and like she told me what was good on the menu to get. She also told me that the original place was in Beijing. Jaywalking. It's like a really famous place in China, so it was no wonder that the food was really good. Another cute thing about that story, I picked up my chopsticks and I started eating and she started laughing and she was like, I can't believe you know how to use chopsticks. I didn't even realize that was like a skill that's weird for Americans to have, but yeah, she was really impressed that I knew how to use chopsticks. Back in the hotel, I went and I got a big ass water bottle and a little treat. It's 8:54 p.m. but Kate Winslet came out with a show that's only available in the UK. I tried to get it in New York, and this is before I planned my trip to London. I'm gonna watch that show that I can only watch here. I'm very excited. And hopefully, what's on my itinerary for tomorrow? This is the most amount of water I drank the entire trip. Tomorrow I have a 7:45 a.m. wake up. I said that for myself. I don't like have to, but that's what I wrote. Sue comes everywhere with me. I'm in desperate need of a hair tie, guys. It's been 24 hours and I can't put my hair back. I have extra masks. I ripped the string off the mask. I tied it together so like it's elastic, but not elastic enough. I can't believe I'm here, and 2 weeks ago I didn't have a flight or a hotel booked. So it's 6:30 in the morning. I've been up since like 4 on Monday. Today's Monday, the 26th. Oh shit, what day is Christmas? Today's Monday. There's no reason in fighting it, right? Or stressing myself out. Like, I was up, I was rolling around. It just is what it is. So I figured I'd get ready, go have breakfast downstairs if it's open. If it's not open, maybe I'll go to Pret and just get an oat milk latte, because I got it yesterday and it was pretty good. Hi. It's 7:51 a.m. Wake up, hotel breakfast, check. Get ready, will check. Obviously, you guys know, I want to go to TJ Maxx in London. Now it's called TK Maxx because I read about it once and I'm going to get the details wrong now, but there's like a larger company here that goes by TJ or something. So they had to change it just for, I don't know if it's just England or whatever, so that there was no copyright. Interesting. So TK Maxx, that's going to be a fucking blast. So this is where it gets a little unplanned. It says go back to hotel because I figured I'd have to drop a bunch of stuff off, hopefully. Don't have a dinner reservation anywhere. Don't have anything planned. One thing that I suggest is to research the areas you're going to be in and find like the top rated restaurants and make a huge list of all the restaurants and organize them by area. I did not make, though there was 2 restaurants that I made dinner reservations for, they are very popular and I didn't want to miss out. But I didn't do reservations every night because I didn't know where the days were going to take me. It happened so much where I like spent way more time in a place that I thought I would. And then you're like rushing and like you don't want to do that if you're traveling across the country. I mean, across the world. And you only have a limited amount of time. But that's why I said make a list. So you have options, you know they're good. You're not like on your phone researching places, you're prepared, but don't book it because then you're just gonna be like crunched for time. I'm going to the Hyde Park Winter Wonderland, which is like this carnival amusement park. Hopefully all of these places are open today because today is what's called Boxing Day in England. Some things are closed, like Harrods. I can't go to Harrods. Harrods is tomorrow, but we'll do the itinerary tomorrow. There's also this place called Egg Slut. I don't know how they can do that. TK Maxx! TK Maxx! Okay. This outfit is so freaking cute, but it's cold, so I have to put a jacket on. And the jacket totally ruins the look, but I'd rather be comfy and warm than look cute and miserable. Sometimes I can deal with the discomfort, but I'm gonna be out all day, so. She does what she wants, and she looks cool doing it. The streets are dead, so it's a perfect time to go shopping. I'm not gonna get hit by that bus. Somebody needs to tell me the jaywalking laws around here, though. I'm a New Yorker. Guys, this is the coolest store ever. I'm obsessed. I finally found a quiet place, but there's people everywhere. I can't believe it. It's like 9 a.m. 9:30. There's a coffee shop, there's accessories, shoes, PJs, outerwear, everything. So I went to McDonald's. This is so on brand. I want to make it a thing wherever I go in the world to make it to a McDonald's. They had all these different McFlurry flavors. They had like fancy coffee. And then I was hungry for a snack, so I got these little cheese bites. And as you can see, I was very disappointed by the lack of cheese pull. I still don't know really how to describe it. And I forgot what I gave it on my Instagram. I kept eating it. And then there was like a tomato sauce little thing, but it was really just like ketchup. But I got fries, and fries just, 10 out of 10 always. And then I made my way to TK Maxx. Guys, you don't even understand how excited I was for this. It was so crowded though. And I brought like 30 things into the changing room. Like, I'm not even kidding, probably 30. And I was that person who had to keep coming out and exchanging, but I was like, no one's gonna know me here. And then I went to Golden Union. Oh, by the way, I did not get anything at TK Maxx, unfortunately. I didn't like anything. And then I went to Golden Union. Now I'm gonna have my fish and chips. I think I'm hungry. I'm gonna get coffee after this. I'm just like melting a little bit. Shopping is hard work. I'm not even kidding. I was breaking a sweat. I mean, yeah, it's delicious. I had McDonald's today for a snack, and these french fries did not look good, so I didn't even get it, but he gave me them anyway. This is so last minute, but I just booked a 60-minute massage at a spa at a hotel. I don't know what was going on. I was tired, I was jet lagged, I wasn't really feeling myself, so this massage just like brought me back to life. Here's the name of the hotel because I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was beautiful and the area was beautiful, so I would recommend staying there if you can afford it. Such pretty lights. So I'm gonna go tonight to the Hyde Park Winter Wonderland. I'm not hungry for dinner yet, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna take a black cab because I feel like that's just what you have to do. And I haven't done that yet. There's Big Ben. Another thing about me that I've learned this as I travel, and it is what it is. Maybe when I get older it'll change, but I was just never one to love history. All of the touristy things I usually avoid. On my way from the airport to the hotel, I passed by Big Ben and I was like, check. I drove past Buckingham Palace multiple times. I don't need to like stand up against the fence and take a picture through the fence. It's not like you can go on a tour. So I was like, done. And that's pretty much it. There's a really hot girl on a motorcycle over there, so I don't know if you can hear me, but I still wouldn't go on it with her, just saying. Maybe I would. I love the British flag. And then on my way back to the hotel, I passed by this place that looked like the Winter Village in Bryant Park. Highly recommend. I will put the name of it here because I don't know how to pronounce it yet again. But just the best vibes. It was so Christmassy, even though it was after Christmas. I was so happy because I thought that I was gonna miss out on all the fun. But here's me getting into a black cab because your girl's a New Yorker, so she knows how to hail a cab. So I didn't know that they were sold out tickets tonight, but now that I'm all the way here, I paid for a taxi. I was probably gonna pay for a taxi to come to the Mayfair area anyway. Oh, I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Mercado Mayfair and I'll go there for dinner. See, it was on my list. It was in my itinerary. Oh, this is great. So this is Mercado Mayfair. This is a highlight of my trip. You'll see why, but I wish I could just go back to these places and eat at all of the booths because it all looked so good and it was beautiful. So you just saw that huge multi-story food court and I found the terrace rooftop. No one's up here and I just brought my ramen. It's like too good to be true. It's perfect. I know this is nuts, but I've never had ramen before. I'm a big fan. But maybe it's also the environment. Like, this is pretty wild. Okay, story time. The guy who was behind the counter making my ramen, I was talking to everybody. Like, if they would have a conversation with me, I was conversing with them. And he didn't have an English accent. So I was like, oh, you're not from around here? And he was like, no, I'm from Massachusetts. He's like, where are you from? And I was like, I'm from New York. And he asked me if I like it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. Like, what's not to love? I'm so happy here. I'm obsessed. And he was a black man, and he looks at me and he was like, a lot less to worry about here, right? I got the chills, and like I still get the chills thinking about it now, because I got what he was saying. And there's hate everywhere, but there's just something about, and this is the only place I've been in the UK, but I felt so safe there. There are so many times where I feel unsafe in New York City, and I was in a foreign country and I felt safer there than I did in New York City. I don't know if humanitarian is the right word, but like, they just care about people. You could just tell. Everyone's just nice. I would totally move there. I could see myself moving there. One of the highlights of my trip, if not the highlight. Everything's better here. I think I might stay. So after dinner, I took a little walk around Mayfair. I just couldn't get over how magical the streets looked, lit up. This is Louis Vuitton and Chanel, and I think the other one is Prada. No, Christian Dior. But gorgeous. I mean, there was giant chandeliers just like hanging from the sky. It's so beautiful outside and the streets are empty, so I decided to set up my tripod and I'm gonna take pictures in front of this cool wall. I had to kill time anyway because I came right when they were opening, so some of the shops aren't open yet. I bought the wildest pair of pink pants. I was like contemplating it while I was in the dressing room, and then in the store, Take a Walk on the Wild Side came on, and I was like, sign received, sign received. But I'll show you now. How fucking cool are these? They're like a corduroy material. There's lint on it. But yeah, freaking obsessed. So cool, I can't wait to wear these. I'm in the cutest vintage store ever. In their basement, actually. I'm getting a little bit hungry, but my plan was to go to Borough Market where they have like a whole bunch of food. Now I'm thinking maybe I should just get a coffee. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop and take a picture here. And she did take a picture there. This was another highlight of my trip, Old Spitalfields Market. I spent so much time here. I went back when all the booths were open and independent shops and designers, and oh my God, the food smelled so good. And then there was this cutie little pink coffee truck that I had to get an oat milk latte from, and it was so good. I finally found myself a quiet local grocery store. They didn't have a lot of American candies like the other stores in the beginning of the vlog had, because this is like a local store, and that was very touristy, like I said. But a few brands are staples there, like M&M's, Oreos, Nutella, like stuff that we have. And then this Walker's, which is basically Lay's, I think, looks the exact same, but yummy. And then this oat milk based latte, what the hell? I wanted that so badly, but I didn't have a refrigerator in my hotel room. And oh, they also had Doritos. I got these loaded pepperoni pizza ones, and they were really good. Just hit up a grocery store, and I got a big reusable bag to put the pants in and my snacks. I'm so excited to go to the hotel and try them later. I keep stopping. I really gotta go. This was like a Harry Potter location also. I'm not into Harry Potter, but gorgeous, beautiful. And then I did a touristy thing, actually. I went to Tower Bridge. I just felt like I had to do it. And I was so tired, my feet hurt so bad, so I did take a taxi. Then I went to Borough Market, which was so sad because it was closed, and this was my first time taking the tube. The transportation in London was like really easy, but I'm also from New York and I'm used to the subway, so I mean, I'm not sure if you're not used to the subway how you take it, but. And this is Harrods. Oh my gosh, the most beautiful storefront I've ever seen in my life. There's a chocolate hall, which is a food court of just chocolate. I didn't get anything here because I was going to dinner. I had a really late dinner. But then there's the fresh market hall. There's like meats and cheeses and produce, like so wild. In this like Bergdorf Goodman level store. It was even higher end than Bergdorf Goodman. It was sick. And then the roastery and bake hall, so they had a bunch of coffee. I went towards closing, so they didn't have much left. But this was an experience. You guys know I love my pasta, my carbs, and I sat at the bar and I watched him literally make it. And this was not mine, this was somebody else's, but I was watching him plate all of the food and we were totally flirting with each other. Look at him, look at how cute he is. And this was mine. It was the most simple pasta dish ever. And it was so freaking good. Look at him. Look at that. He's so cute. And those glasses that you saw were like $300 even on sale. And I fell in love with them and I wanted them really bad, but I didn't get them because you'll see later. Tonight was so unexpected but so fun, and I'm on my way back to the hotel now. I just came from Harrods and I had an amazing Italian dinner. I have no idea how the traffic works here, and it's so funny because I'm a good driver. I pride myself on being a good driver, and I was like, I could probably get the hang of it before I came here. That's what I was thinking. No, guys, I can't even cross the street. I don't know if you guys remember a couple minutes ago in the vlog, but I went to the grocery store and I got some fun chips. So I'm gonna go back to the hotel and eat those. We have family friends that live in England actually. So after Borough Market was closed and I was starving, I didn't eat until I got to their house. I'm so tired. I had an amazing day at Old Spitalfield. I spent so much time there. Like I was not expecting to do so. Then I walked to Borough Market for lunch. I was so excited. Turns out I learned this the hard way. So Christmas Eve, most things are closed. Christmas Day, like everything is closed. Monday is called Boxing Day, another holiday. Today, Tuesday, the 28th, I don't know what day it is. It's a bank holiday. So tomorrow, Wednesday, is going to finally be back to normal. The lights will be on everywhere. I've still made do, and my itinerary was based on what was going to be open and what was going to be closed. I was not expecting Borough Market to be closed. But you saw me go to the grocery store. I'm not really sure what's going on with this, but they're Lay's pretty much. But cheese and onion. Skittles, Chewies with no shells. Got a message, so the video broke up. Skittles, Chewy, no shells. Oh my god, look at it was raining. I gotta do my hair in the morning. The flavors are different here. Okay, they haven't hopped on the apple bandwagon. They're still on the lime, so that's not good. Purple is grape. This is black currant. And the good news is that all of their measurements are in like grams and shit. So I don't know what a serving size is. They look like naked Skittles. No crunch. Just the inside. I dig it. Okay. Black currant. Huh. I like it. Better than grape. Sorry, grape people. Cheese and onion. They're really good. It tastes familiar. Cheese and onion. No. Maybe like a cheese flavored Funyun? Sour cream and onion. That made no sense. Okay, it's a mix between sour cream and onion and cheddar sour cream. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. So I spent Wednesday in Shoreditch. I did Box Park. Another highlight. I want to say everything was a highlight. Everything was so fun. But this is basically shipping containers that are glued together. This store was so cool. Everything was black and white. Again, those white sunglasses that I'm obsessed with. I got coffee. It was very like Williamsburg vibes. This store, okay, hang on. This is going very fast. So white sunglasses. I was obsessed with the ones in Harrods, so expensive. Then Absence of Color, I saw them, but they weren't the right shape for my face, but I wanted to get them because I didn't know if I'd find them again. But in this store, of course I didn't get the name of the front. I zeroed in on a pair of sunglasses. I walked in, I took the sunglasses, I brought them to the counter and I said, I'm not done shopping, but I'm taking these. And these are the sunglasses I bought. Shut the fuck up. Are you kidding me? So yeah, they were a fraction of the price of the ones in Harrods and they fit my face way better. Obsessed. Goodbye. Shoreditch is known for their vintage shopping. Designer, vintage. You know I'm a bargain hunter. I loved every second of it. This store was just really, really cool. And the next store I went to, I bought a pair of Versace pants. Yes, this was it, designer vintage. Called Serotonin? I don't know. I don't even know if I can get a good angle so you guys can see this. Should I do my runway walk? I'm gonna take them off so you guys can see them up close. I don't know if you guys have noticed lately, but I have this new sense of style. It's like my trip to London mixed with Renee Rapp being my muse. Finding clothes that make me feel good has been like the biggest gift I've given myself this season. Recently, high-waisted things haven't looked good on me. So these are mid-rise, also straight leg, no more skinny jeans at this time. And the Versace pants are like low-rise, but love. This is a famous store, Brick Lane Vintage, as well as House of Vintage and Vintage Basement, which you'll see soon. So funny because this is, you'll see also later, like Wisconsin, Illinois, like all I wanted were things that said like London or UK, US Navy. So funny. This is another vintage piece that I got in Shoreditch at one of the shops. It's like a denim biker jacket. And then I went to Dishoom. I have never had better Indian food in my life. I got garlic naan, regular naan, black dal, and then what they call, I think, ruby chicken or chicken ruby, kind of like chicken masala. If you go to London or England, you have to go to a Dishoom location. Here's a little room tour, finally. I stayed at Hub by Premier in Covent Garden. It's amazing for a solo traveler. I felt so safe. And look at how modern, oh my God, that rain shower, guys, amazing. Like usually I'm worried about water pressure because I have so much hair. It's like hard to get shampoo and conditioner out. But this hotel basically had everything that I needed. It had this really high-tech little dashboard where you can change the lights. You can change the temperature. You can do not disturb, do not make up room. There's a reading light. And then they had that cute artwork on the wall and storage underneath for your luggage. They also had a bottle opener attached to the wall. And safety-wise, felt so safe. I'm not gonna lie, it would be cramped for 2 people. It was dreamy for 1 person. And the prices are amazing. I got so lucky because there was just like 1 single availability and no other availability at Hubs in London. Highly recommend. And then later at night, I went back to Harrods because I did not spend enough time there when I got my dinner. Every floor, there was like a shoe floor, a clothing floor, a makeup and cosmetic floor, skincare. It's basically made up of designer stores inside. Like as you can see, there's a Chanel store inside. Across the street, there's Louis Vuitton. They had a whole skim section and I was very tempted, but I didn't end up getting anything at Harrods. But then I stopped by this hot chocolate place. Here's more. Look at this. Chicago, Lake Michigan. Like what the fuck? Hampton, San Diego. I was in London. That was Pull & Bear. I ran into a girl. You guys are not gonna believe this. I was looking at this stuff and this girl came up to me and she was like, why does everything say something from the US? She was obviously from the US. She was from Long Island, New York. Can you explain how that happens? How it was like 9 a.m. at Pull & Bear in London and this girl lived 30 minutes away from me at home. It was just like the wildest thing. And then I walked to Liberty. Also another really cool shopping experience. I mean, look at this. Stunning. This is Carnaby Street. It was cool, kind of overrated, very touristy. It's probably better at night. And then the grind truck, the little pink truck at Old Spitalfields, I found a store, the cutest store and the best oat milk latte I have ever had in my life. And then Geez, I want to say another highlight. I had this place in mind, Temple of Satan, that I wanted to go to so badly because I love the YouTube series Hot Ones, and I always wondered where they got their vegan chicken from. And so they fly it in. I read in an article from this place in London, so I was like, I have to go. It lived up to the hype. It was phenomenal. I got this buffalo chicken sandwich because I had to get something spicy, obviously. It was very spicy though. You're probably like, why are you back? Why are you in a different color shirt? And it's because I'm a dumb hoe. I forgot to record this segment of voiceovers commentary because I literally didn't press record, and I was looking for the footage and it was nowhere to be found because it never existed in the first place. So after I had lunch in Regent's Park, I had like a 20-minute walk to Camden Market. I would have spent, this was my last day, I would have spent another 2 full days easily in Regent's Park, Camden. Look at the cute little rainbow sidewalk. And then I took a walk to Primrose Hill. Look, this is on a canal. Doesn't it kind of look like Hudson Yards? Ugh, love. And then it was like another 20-minute walk to Primrose Hill. Look at how beautiful these houses are. And this was like a quiet residential. Oh, I wanted to stop there and stay there. Cute little area. And then you'll see the view from the park. Gorgeous. There's the Shard, London Eye. Kind of hard to see through the video, but made it to the top. I got so lucky with the weather. It is gorgeous. It's like a high of 50 today. I feel like I'm developing a little bit of an English accent, which is uncomfortable for me and probably everyone I encounter. It's not on purpose and it's not good, but I think it's happening a little bit and I'm a bit embarrassed. So the plan after in the itinerary was to go to King's Cross to see this store called Wolf and Badger that I heard a lot about and saw that it was really cool. And I didn't have anything to do in King's Cross other than that. So I was gonna go on a quick detour there and then hit up this store called Gaze the Word. It's a queer bookstore. Everything in there is queer. It's created by queer people, and I don't read. I have a couple books on my shelf just for decoration. But I was like, how cute would it be if I got a book from London to put there? But it didn't end up happening. And look, there's more canals. I don't know what it is with the waterways, but I was loving it. King's Cross was so cool. I could have spent more time there too. How pretty with the lights. I can't get over it. I bought a cute little poster at Wolf and Badger. It says London. It came on like a piece of cardboard and I framed it here. I don't know where I'm gonna put her yet, but I love her. What ended up happening was my phone was gonna die, and of course this was the one day I didn't have my portable charger, which is a necessity. At this point I had decided that I wasn't gonna go to Gaze the Word. So my last supper ended up being where my first supper was, which was the dim sum place to get those pork soup dumplings. Cause yeah, I didn't want a mediocre last meal and I was gonna rush into something if I didn't find, or if I didn't go home and go to a place that I knew about. So this is all the food I had to myself this time. I'm so excited. Look at them judging me. Don't be that person. Gosh, they were annoying. And then here I noticed that they were doing it, so I turned off the camera. Turned that shit off real quick. And then the next morning, I flew out. Guys, there's a 0% chance that my bag is less than 50 pounds. So this is me in the airport. Transportation in London was really easy to use, and everyone was so nice. Like, if you go up to anybody, they're willing to help you. Even the TSA lady, she called me darling and I wanted to take her home with me. I wanted a hug from her. She was looking through my bag. They pulled it off the conveyor belt. I could have been, a bad person, but no, she called me darling and was just like a sweetheart. Guys, it worked. It was like 21 kilograms, I think, and it had to be like 22. So that's actually the last clip that I took. I fly JetBlue. I love JetBlue. I'm like ride or die, fly or die JetBlue at this point. I loved London so much. I'm so excited to have this video forever and remember all the fun things I did when I was 25. See you guys next time, wherever life takes me. I like putting it on the internet for the whole world to see. I don't know what's wrong with me.